Alright, alright, alright. Game is about to begin. And Kendo is coming right after the loading screen. Now, if I had to give a Kendo out, I'd definitely say Legion. Just because Legion, as a whole, is probably a lot better at sort of... I say as a whole, I mean the complete opposite. Individually, it's probably a bit better than Syndicate. Syndicate has the team game down, though. Alright, our first Kendo duel is Shade versus Pills. Shade reading the hell out of Pills' feints. And the drag from Shade, very, very nice. Holy crap, that kill! Extremely fast. Oh, but Shade does not read that feint from Chrysomatic. And Chrysomatic with that broadsword magic. He's gonna stam out Chrysomatic. Gosh, Shade, the Zwei drags. Oh my god. Finally, he gets taken down by Whisper. And then, of course, another Zweihander in the form of Wizardish, who I can only imagine is even better. Perhaps the prodigal son. Oh, what the? That blade wasn't even in him! And it still killed him. Wizardish trading kicks. Good blade dodge there. Great footwork coming out from Wizardish. However, Stinker putting on the pressure. That faster longsword is fantastic for this kind of fight. And he gets the backswing. And it looks like Wizard is not going to make it, but he gets a really cheeky hit off. But Stinker eventually kills him, and now it's down to a 3v4. But Fart Sniffer wins with the Dane Axe. My god, this is going to be an interesting fight. Sword of War versus Dane Axe. The drags can get ridiculous with that weapon. And the feint is going to call it. Oh my gosh, I should not have given it so quickly to Legion. Because this is absolutely going the way of Syndicate. And now, Fart Sniffer, an incredibly good man-at-arms, just takes Russian Mafia down. Like he's nothing to worry about. And, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to fly over to the pick ban screen forthwith. Looks like Legion is going to get first ban because Syndicate has chosen side over first ban. Interesting. So, Legion has banned Cove, and then Syndicate quickly banned Hideout right after. And then Dark Forest has been... Dark Forest and Hillside have been picked. Battlegrounds has been banned by Legion. Smart move. And Syndicate should really ban Stones Hill, if I were them. That is a strong map for Legion. Syndicate should really ban Stones Hill, if I were them. That is a strong map for Legion. And it looks like they are going to do just that. 1-2 is Hillside. 3-4 is Dark Forest. 5-6 is Outpost. And we've got a 6. It's going to be Outpost, boys and girls. Whoop. The game has started. Almost without me. I was sitting in the chat for far too long. Alright, alright, alright. And it looks like we're seeing a split right from the beginning by the attackers, Syndicate. Remember, the defenders on this map are the Masons, who in this case are Legion. And Syndicate are the attackers. Syndicate, big flank over there. We've got a Vanguard and a Man-at-Arms. The Man-at-Arms is going to go straight for the fire. The torches. Good move. Beast starts off this engagement over here strong with a double kill. Didn't get to see much of it, but they are hitting Syndicate hard, however. And it doesn't look like Syndicate got many tents in the process. Just one tent on either side, it seems. Now let's see what the rest of these guys are doing. Looks like the Syndicate Archer caught way offside. And we have two Archers on Legion's side. We have Stinker and Russian Mafia. Oh my gosh. Syndicate is walking into a death trap with both of those Archers. I just want to see the number of arrows that peg these two knights in the Vanguard. Should be pretty ridiculous. Oh man, yeah, Syndicate Knight just rushing right into the meat grinder there. Now a 2v2, however, in this engagement of the Titans. But both of Syndicate guys go down quite quickly. And now we are over here with a Syndicate Man-at-Arms going down. Ugh. Wizardish going on a rampage with a double kill, but does get taken down by Stinker. And Syndicate just can't get a foothold in this early game. Alright, Syndicate looks like they're going to go for another bit of a split here. But they're waiting. They are waiting for the opportune moment. And this seems to be it. Everyone's pushing now. 4 on the left of Defender and right. 2 on the right. Goodness, sentence structure. You've left me. Alright, big engagement happening here in the middle. A 3v3. They just need to hold them out. Syndicate just needs to hold, but they can't with 1 Vanguard left. Oh, the double block, but it's going to be for naught. Getting stammed out Polaris. Goodness gracious. Syndicate does have a man-at-arms. Seems to have not even gotten a 10. Oh, he's coming back! Coming back for more. Great arrow dodge there from Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton is actually a really slimy man-at-arms. And by that I, of course, mean in the best possible way. However, it looks like he may meet his maker. No, he will not. He will get this 1 tent. And perhaps even another. He will get... Oh, he will not get that second tent. What a shame. A tad too close, but Wizardish with a TK, but then a kill to follow up. Syndicate finally getting some headway. And Syndicate just doing absolute work now. Finally picking their game up. Picking up a really, really good number of tents over here. But Legion is responding. A bit of a trickle, though. If Syndicate can take down this Vanguard, they'll have a big advantage in the next engagement, but they're not going to do it in time. And Legion coming back in force. 2 knights in 1 van, and they bring Wizardish down. Now, almost half and half on the tents. 2 members of Syndicate remain. That's going to be a big desync for them. They need to die. It's about time. However, that was a full wipe from Legion. Syndicate is going to have to wait a while before they get another push like that. 11 minutes? Plenty of time, though. So they should be alright. But Russian Mafia taking down Shade like that, that's bad news for Syndicate. They're running out in the open like that. However, they are getting a big flank. But beyond that, big fire pot gets 1 hit with it. Lots of throwables coming out. Looks like those 2 may go down. Coming in with an eagle-eye view of the battle. 2v1 against the Vanguard did not go the way of Syndicate at all, in fact. I'm gonna have a little bit of a zoom up here. Looks like there's no engagement in the middle this time. I think Syndicate may have actually already tried and failed with that. I think they need to stop with their errant pushes, and look at that Shade just getting taken down. And it looks like these guys are just pushing up. Alright, so slowly but surely Syndicate is making their way up, and this is just how they need to do it. Slowly but surely. That's the only way they can survive against these archers. There's 2 archers on the side of Legion. However, that is good on their part because they just need to win 1 melee engagement, and they look like they're not going to do it here, though. Oh, 1v4 for Fart Sniffer. Fart! Oh, what are you doing? Why is Fart Sniffer not going man-at-arms? I'm very disappointed to see that. I'm so used to Fart Sniffer going man-at-arms. One of the best MAAs in the game. And Shade getting taken down. We're on about 40% on either tent section. Syndicate is burning time. They need to get a move on. Alright, come on. Only 4 members. They should have a 5-man melee, but I'm not seeing it. And now, this engagement is going the way of Syndicate. They are getting some progress. 1 team kill, but 3 kills to go along with it. And now, just 1 more member of the Legion. Just a knight and a man-at-arms has joined. It's now a 2v2, but both of the Syndicate members are so low, and they go down. Even with a team kill, Stinker is all that is needed to clean up the Syndicate mess. And now, looks like we've got 8 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Here are your scores, folks. 4-7 on all the top 3 Syndicate guys. Although, a bit of a tragic score at that. Legion is really, really showing up today. Alright, Syndicate needs to make this engagement count. They are on a back foot, and they are just getting demolished little by little. One Vanguard remains, and he goes down finally to Stinker. And now, just the Archer Shade remains. This is absolutely not going well. Just taking a throwing axe to the face. Could this be a DNF on the first objective for Syndicate? Oh, it looks like I may be missing a bit of a flank somewhere around here. So I am. Ooh, but it seems I'm also missing a bit of a center push. Man-at-Arms has fallen down. And now, we are seeing the whole of Legion engaging with most of Syndicate in the middle here. However, one of Legion has peeled off to the left to deal with the flanker. Polaris gets first blood. Syndicate's looking really good in this fight. They are positioning themselves perfectly. Now, turning into a much-needed win for them. Farsifer with the double. With the triple! Beautiful kill and a full wipe for Syndicate. This is their time. They are going to take this objective right here if they're fast enough. They should be able to do it. Yes, I think we're going to see it. Just one last tent on the right side of Defender. And they've got it. Nice. 13 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock, folks. And now we're seeing the remnants of Legion being cleaned up by Syndicate. However, not without peril. Seems like they are giving as good as they're getting. Whisper getting a beautiful double with that Brandy. And now a triple. Can he make it a quad? Let's see it. Come on. He makes it a quad, Whisper. Oh, just before he gets the penta, he gets taken down by Fart Sniffer. But incredible streak from Whisper. Very, very nice. Syndicate have more or less lost the momentum, but they're keeping the cart moving at the very least. This is a good objective for them. In that, as long as they keep the cart moving, they're good to go. Let's see what our boys in Legion are doing up front. They seem to be just wandering about the middle, slowly making their way forward, prowling about. And finally an engagement begins, but they are caught a little bit in the middle. And a TK from Pills cannot be good for them. Shade gets a perfect kill on Whisper. It seems very even right now, a 3v3. One Archer, one Knight, and one Van on Syndicate's side. And quickly the Archer and Knight go down. Just the Vanguard remain. It's Wizardess, but the TK from Pills! It doesn't matter. He gets the kill in the end. Very nice. Wow, this is a very intense game. Pills getting lots and lots of TKs, especially in that engagement. Now we see Syndicate pushing up, moving that cart. I'd like to see a bit more push out of Legion. They Whisper with the double. Let's see what kind of streak he can get this time. Oh, Chriso with another double. Yeah, Legion have this cart locked down. As I said, Syndicate did not really have the momentum before. So, this is not a golden objective for them. I said it would be a decent one, but you can never really know. Especially without the momentum. Someone asking who's winning? Well, it's hard to tell, actually. Syndicate's putting up a great fight, but Legion's putting up a fantastic defense. Only the next round will really tell. But now that Syndicate is not going to get DNF'd on the first objective, that's big news. However, Legion, just this stonewall defense. Absolutely monstrous. And Russian Mafia with the bow. I now notice Legion has brought it back down to one Archer. And if you look at the distributions, the compositions on either team, you'll see Legion's got 3 Knights. That is a huge health and damage pool. Humongous. And that is just what you want as a defender. Just what you want. Now, what Shade needs right now, The Syndicate Archer, he needs a pick. He needs just that one pick. But he can't get it in time. And we're going to see Syndicate and Legion clash. Syndicate get that first blood, but Legion responds with 2 kills. And now it's down to a 4v2. Now a 3v2, but a 3v3 as the Archer for Syndicate joins the fight. But a 4v2 as Russian Mafia gets that beautiful kill on Shade. And it looks like it's going to go the way of Legion. And Russian Mafia again with the kill. Russian Mafia doing fantastically. If you look at the scoreboard on Legion's side, you'll see a beautiful distribution of kills. 18, 15, 15, 13, 9, 8. That's fantastic. On the Syndicate side, you see 9, 8, 3. And then 7, 7 at the very bottom. Just rather tragic. I guess that goes to show that they haven't gotten as many assists or cartwheel progress. Alright, another engagement coming out. Big melee time for Syndicate. They need to make this happen. And they do. But Shade with the TK, that could severely weaken them. It doesn't look like it will. And now a 2v1 in melee for Syndicate. A 3v1 with the added Archer. And they'll win it. They will get this cart somewhere over the rainbow. Alright, let's see where the enemy are coming from now. Ooh, we see a man-at-arms. Off to the right, dodging arrows. Russian Mafia takes out Shade in a moment while he's turned around. And the melee engagement not going too well for the remainder of Syndicate. Syndicate did not even get their reinforcements in time. It's going to be a bad engagement for them. Now 3v3 in the melee, but soon to be 4v3. Now a 3v2. 2v1, but it's going the way of Syndicate. Unless Russian Mafia can make something happen, they are going to get this cart where it needs to go. But Russian Mafia takes out Bill Clinton. In an act of fierce Archer melee. And, oh, the fate from Russian to produce a double. Great, great kill. Fantastic. Beautiful brandy work from Whisper here. Whisper has been monstrous this game. God dang. Alright, what's this? So we have a bit of a flank from Bill Clinton. That's good. That's what you want as the attacking team. You want to get that flank in. But it looks like Whisper over here as the vanguard he is on the lookout. He doesn't see the man-at-arms, though, all the while. And he runs to join his team. However, it doesn't really matter at this point. Legion is so well grouped up, they should be able to deal with just about any push. And so they do. They come into the engagement now. Big 3v3 over here. Nay, that is a 4v3, quickly turned into a 4v-nothing. Beautiful performance from Legion. Just Bill Clinton way over here, all by his lonesome. But he does get a kill against Crizzo. That's very, very nice. But the card is stopped. And now just left with Shade against Stinker. And Shade should not last particularly long as 2 knights, and he goes down. This cart is exceedingly close to where it needs to go. Just a couple more feet. One good push should get it there. However, we must not forget that this objective includes that gate, one I just pointed to, being broken down. And even then, if you do so, you only gain 3 minutes as the attacking team. Let's see what Syndicate does. Alright, they're coming in for the engagement. Big time. 3v4. Oh, nay, that's a 4v3, but quickly turned into a 4v4. And it gets turned into a 3v3, quite even on both ends. But then Shade with a team kill! That is going to mean the engagement, most likely, unless Shade can make up for his sins. Now a 2v2. Archer, Archer, Knight, Knight, but the Archer quickly gets taken down on Syndicate. Now Knight v Knight! This could decide it. Oh, no, it won't. We've got Hills with the finisher. And Legion holds out with 6 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Doesn't look too good for Syndicate. Not at all. Alright. Well, Legion is doing the smart thing. Gathering around the cart. Doing a lot of projectile damage to the oncoming Syndicate members. But Syndicate's not pushing. They're waiting for that pick. That's smart. Whoever gets the first kill here is going to be the victor of this engagement. Most likely. But both teams get a pick almost instantly. And Pills does get the next kill on Zebra, but trades are happening everywhere. A 2v1 with Knights. A 1v2 against a Vanguard, and the Knight is going to go down. That's Fart Sniffer. And now Syndicate's left to a single Archer. This engagement is all but lost. And now Syndicate is playing catch-up. I honestly don't know if they're going to be able to complete this objective with that amount of time. See how they work it. They should be waiting for their full team right now. They're at risk of taking a lot of early damage. That guy has a pink tint against him. That's strange. Ooh, looks like there's a man-at-arms in the form of Chrisomatic awaiting the attack of the Syndicate man-at-arms, Bill Clinton. Seeing the rest of Syndicate push down the middle. Very hard, very fast. They need to make this count. It's a 3v3, but 3 Knights versus 2 Knights and a Vanguard. Who will win? It looks like it's going to be Legion. 3 kills in quick succession. Now a Knight v Knight over here with a big battle going on over there. Ending very quickly. And even with the TK, Whisper gets Zebra. Engagement's all but over. 4 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock. This is the first half for everyone watching. My goodness. It's been a very riveting game, but I can't but say that it's definitely going the way of Legion. Let's see where Syndicate's going now. Sending 4 down the middle. 1 to the left of their spawn. The Archer's way too far back. He's not going to be able to help. The majority of Syndicate pushing down the middle. Going to meet Legion in battle. It's going to be a 4. It's going to be a 5v4. We've got Syndicate's Wizardish pushed in the back. He got a great flank. He's going to be able to instantly kill Russian. But the rest of his team just couldn't deliver in that engagement. That was such an opportunity for Syndicate there. Such an opportunity. Wizardish got a great back flank, but the rest of his team just couldn't win the engagement. Tried so hard, but in the end, it didn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Whoops. It's been so long since I've been a 13-year-old, guys. Forgive me. Let's see what the scoreboard looks like. I'd say 2, maybe 3 good pushes left for Syndicate. But they have to bite the bullet. No, actually, not with that gate to break down. With that gate to break down, they've got 1. This is it. This is really it. See who gets first blood. Syndicate's got so much damage out on him. Wizard gets that first kill. Pills follows up immediately. And then it's just a bloodbath. Oh, 1v1, but quickly Russian Mafia takes him out even before the sullied blade of the beast can skewer him. Now 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. There's really nothing left for Syndicate to hope for in this half. They could, however, get more progress on that cart, and that is what they should be shooting for. They shouldn't give up yet. We're seeing Syndicate, 1 already pegged with an arrow, quite heavily. Lots of throwing axes coming out. Everyone throwing their full barrage. Everyone knows this is it. This is probably the last engagement. Big damage coming from Syndicate. Big kills. Pills gets first blood yet again. Polaris with a follow-up. Beast responds. Now a 2v1 over here. And it's just not going to last. Syndicate far too spread out. Far too incoherent. I wouldn't say incoherent. I apologize. Incohesive, I would say. Just all over the place. Very disconnected. Alright, guys. 1 minute and 10 seconds. I'm pretty sure it's impossible for Syndicate. Oh, the game has been paused. Alright, game has been unpaused. Probably going to see our last engagement of the half right here. Looks like 1 Legion player caught off sides, but Syndicate not taking advantage of it. It was Pills, in fact. And Pills just going on a rampage with what is left of his life. Just not very much. And now we've got 1 Van. Just Bill Clinton goes down. Why did Bill Clinton go Vanguard? It was obvious he was doing better with Man-at-Arms. Shade! Actually getting some solid hits with that bow. I like how Stinker didn't actually block that one even after misreading the first feint. Oh! Whoa! Despite Russian Mafia getting a TK on his Knight buddy. I think he does get the kill. Alright. This is about it for this engagement. It's a 3v1. With so much damage coming out from Bill Clinton, actually. He's not a bad Vanguard, at least support-wise. And that's half, folks. Syndicate DNF'd on the second objective. Well, well, well. Alright, alright, alright. Now let's see how Legion starts off. Looks like they're starting off the same way that Syndicate did with a Man-at-Arms and Archer pushing left. However, 3 Knights and a Vanguard down the middle. Very different from what Syndicate pulled off. I believe Syndicate went 2 Van, 2 Knight. Should be very interesting. See how Legion pulls this off. Looks like Fart Sniffer, great first blood there. However, the engagement seems to be going the way of Legion with 2 great kills. Zebra brings it back. 1v1's happening actually in 3 different places. However, Charismatic wins his, and he should be able to take down this Knight here with the help of his Brandy Stock friend. And he does, but Whisper gets the team kill in the process. That's actually very bad in this first objective. Shade with the great denial on that torch. And now Whisper, not even going to get a single torch out, most likely. Yeah. Can't juke out the Brandy, my friend, and decent first defense from Syndicate, despite the fact they got fully wiped. They also did the same to Legion, so a full trade, and not a single tent burned down. So a rather interesting situation, for sure. What is Legion doing here? Pretty far away from the torch spot. And one of their Vanguards just got wrecked by throwables. Syndicate coming in with a big advantage in this fight. A 3v2 off the bat over here. Now a 2v2. Now 2v1. All against little old Zebra, and he will go down. But now Bill Clinton joining the fight. He needs to get that kill. Shade gets it for him. Very nice. But Bill Clinton goes down. And now we've just got Whisper versus Shade. Whisper gets a huge hit off on Shade. Whisper just accepting his fate. Small bit of a flank here, but it's not going to amount to anything as Charismatic runs back for dear life. And we're seeing a full push down the middle by the members of Legion. All the way in. Let's see what they're up to. Alright, so this is 3 Knights and 1 Vanguard from Legion pushing into the Syndicate middle defenses. And they start out strong by taking down Wizardish. That's big for them. And now it's a 3v2. A 3v3. But Legion has it. Polaris getting a team kill for Syndicate. That's terrible news. And now Legion has almost free reign. Great throwing dagger kill from Whisper. Shade not even moving. And it looks like they are going to get some decent fire sticks. Fire sticks? Torches. Torches, Teripper. Let's see what's going on over yonder. Wizardish with the double Brandy kill. Does go down to Beast's Sword of War. As well as Bill Clinton. Oh my goodness, the tents to the left have gotten mangled. I completely missed that. This engagement here, now a 2v2. It's quickly turned into a 2v1. 1 Knight, and he goes down. And looks like Polaris is very low on health, getting headshot by Russian Mafia. How tragic. And it looks like Shade doing his best to counter-arch, but getting counter-arched himself. Alright, a big engagement inbound in this center area. A big 3v4, now a 4v4. However, it looks like it's going Legion's way. They are winning out almost completely. Beast with the TK, though, not going to be good for Legion. Beast is, however, going to get some torches off, as well as the rest of Legion. But all of their knights are low on health. That is really good news for Shade. He needs to get some of those picks. But he's not hitting anyone. He's just not connecting. And he gets taken out by Russian. This could be it right here, at least for these tents. Yes, it is. They all go down. I believe one tent remains on this side. Well, at this point, it's slightly easier to defend for Syndicate in that they only need to watch this stack of torches. And it looks like they are pushing up to defend. Interesting decision on this first objective, but a smart one at that. Looks like, however, Legion is taking advantage. They're pushing up themselves. They've only got one tent to take. It's not going to be that difficult with a single man-at-arms and an archer defending. And a knight gets by with a torch, and that should be all he needs. He just needs to chuck it at a distance, and he does. Is it going to hit? It does! Beautiful long shot with the torch from Beast. Very nice. 16 minutes and 40 seconds. Very nice. Now into the second objective. Legion starting off terribly strong. A couple ballista shots coming out from the Syndicate ballista. I don't know if they're going to connect in the end, though. Let's see. Syndicate going in for the fight, but it looks like they're just walking to a meat grinder. They're far too close. Bar Sniffer gets a really good first kill, though. And now it is a 3v4. Now turned into a 2v3. Now a 1v3. And finally, Legion gets brought down. Syndicate does come out on top, despite that positioning blunder near the beginning. And it looks like Russian is going to get away with his life in the end. Good move to just run away like that. Uh-oh. Fart Sniffer. Good going. Getting behind that tree in time. He was at very low health. Now the cart is moving yet again. Lots of time on the clock. Alright, looks like Legion gets his first 3 kills in the engagement. Not looking hot at all for Syndicate. One man-at-arms is all they have left. And he can't possibly stand against this onslaught. He just turned around and blocked. I guess that's one way to do it. Alright. Finally, Syndicate getting to the middle again, but not with full strength. Wizard just goes down in the beginning. One of Syndicate's strongest fighters. A 2v2 over here, however, could go the way of Syndicate if they're smart enough, but I'm not so sure. And the cart gets pushed all the way up to the broken tree. And now we're down to the door objective. And this is actually game in Legion's favor, as Syndicate had not made it this far by this time. But if they're good sports, I'm sure they will play it out to the end. Salt is currently asking everyone. Legion getting really fast progress. And holding out, they make it easy peasy. Looks like both teams are going to play it out. This is a fun map to play out for sure. I love that final objective. Great kills from Krizzo, even instilling a TK from Wizardish. Wow, that broadsword work is incredible. Absolutely incredible. And yes, for everyone wondering, this is using Chivalry's built-in Observer Mode 2. It is a fantastic piece of technology. We've got a 3v3 happening over here. Probably the first equal engagement going on, and Legion getting a double immediately. And now it's turning into a 4v2 in favor of Legion. And they're just wrecking house. Absolutely. Oh, we've got one Syndicate guy with a hammer, but Pills. Oh, I'm sorry, Legion guy going down. Pills. Nobody in Syndicate uses the hammer. What am I talking about? Everyone who is wondering if you'd like to be able to use this mode, it's very easy to do. I think I'll show you once the game is over. I'd rather not I mean, the game is technically over. I'll show you during a lapse in engagements. But let's see what happens here. Legion should have this objective pretty in the bag. Yep, they're coming in as a team. Two of them got burned by a fire pod, however. It's going to be a slow start for Legion. Lots of fighting going on all over the place. 2v1 over here with a man-at-arms. Quickly ends with man-at-arms going down. Vanguard over here taking out Polaris. Good kill. And now Fart Sniffer getting a beautiful kill. Let's get in on the action here. I think we had... Yeah! Oh, okay. Russian Mafia was up here just hanging out by the tower. Very nice. Let me quickly show you guys... Actually, no, I'm not. I'll show you guys right after the game. No harm, no foul. Just don't want to muddy up the VOD. And it looks like Bill Clinton, I believe... Oh, no, Charismatic! I keep thinking Syndicate's on the Agatha side. Charismatic is going to have to fight with Bill Clinton over here. Is Bill Clinton going to get some much-needed revenge? He may just do it. Let's go to our close cam. It was too late. Charismatic died horribly at the hands of Bill Clinton. And a big fight going on over here. Legion taking the house out from under the feet of Syndicate. Not the foundation, not the furniture, the whole house. And crushing Shade's head in. Oh my gosh. And this tower is as good as theirs. You're gonna need a lot of progress, though. Russian Mafia getting a point-blank kill on Bill Clinton. Very nice. And Legion holding down the fort over here. However, Fart Sniffer and Wizardish pulling off their trademark awesomeness. Something you really can't trademark, to be perfectly honest. They are finally coming in. I like how Whisper just random panic parry, and then I accept my fate. And Russian Mafia goes down.
No, my lord, no!
Hello, Pills. Pillsy Wilsy. That's a fine... let's not go there. Fart Sniffer takes down Chrysomatic somewhere random. Oh, looks like Whisper may get an easy... Oh, Stinker, I'm sorry. Yeah, he gets it quite quickly. And then we've got the Vanguard doing a Mario hop. Beautiful Mario hop. Now, Vanguard v Vanguard. Brandy versus Brandy. We have Stinker versus our glorious Wizardish over here. So many fate to parries. And finally, Wizardish gets the team kill on Shade. How tragic. He does get the kill in the end, though. Very nice. And Legion is just taking this thing without a hitch, and they do take it. What is left? A final chieftain, I believe? Yeah, he should go down rather quickly. Oh, unless, of course, Legion takes a little bit too long. Russian Mafia pegging the ever-loving crap out of that chieftain. Oh, the last arrow that I don't actually know whether it would have killed him or not does miss. This chieftain has taken a lot of punishment so far. Why is he taunting so much? Stop taunting, chieftain. That's not good. Honestly, if I were Legion at this point, I'd just get on the kata and fire it directly at the chieftain. He's got a marker, for Pete's sake. Interesting 2v2 happening over here, rather disconnected from the world at large. Pills trying his best to stay alive and failing. And now, Fart Sniffer, alone and helpless. Oh, except until Bill Clinton arrives to save the day. Can he actually save the day? Well, I mean, Fart Sniffer could handle himself, obviously. The Mason Chieftain has been lured all the way out of the Mason side, and he's just getting taken apart. The Masons need to take control of their little pet, the Mason Chieftain, but he's stuck in a corner. What a tragedy. Syndicate trying their best. And the Mason Chieftain really wants to go towards the Agathians right now. They can't get him to go back through the hidey hole. They can't do it. Oh, they did it! He finally got out the back way. And now over here we've got a man-at-arms and an archer. Just fighting for their dear lives. Who can do it? Okay, finally, the rest of the Legion comes to the fore. And it looks like the chieftain is finally being pushed back a decent amount. Legion should really just get on the catapult and take him down. Alright, that's what I do. Bill Clinton gets burned. Scorched to the last. Oh, an interesting 3v2 happening over here. A man-at-arms Vanguard combo not going to survive. Not enough health. No man-at-arms Knights combo. Also probably not going to survive in the end. But Whisper's team kill. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Pills is just really hoping he can get to that Mason Chieftain. But alas, he will not. The Chieftain is in actually a really good spot at the moment. He's really, really far away from the Agathians. Beast going in for the kill. Part Sniffer, what are you doing? I'm not actually sure what Legion is doing as a whole. Ooh, Chrisomatic! The kata! Is it gonna happen? No, the kata can't reach that far. I know it can't because I've used it extensively on this map. Oh no. Uh-oh. Chrisomatic! The dirty kata! It's not firing far enough. That should alert Syndicate that there is a catapult that can reach the chieftain. This may do it. No, he needs to fire maximum range. That's not going to do it, Chrisomatic. Maximum range. Maximum effort. Come on. Oh, shoot, is that maximum range? May not be able to actually hit him. That would be something. Pills with the TK. Legion just cannot catch a break today. But they finally take him down. To the very last. Great game.